You know, when people ask me, what do you do for a living? What I tell them is, I sell peace of mind. That's my product. If my clients can sleep at night, if they can go on vacation, spend time with their family, and not worry about their finances, then I have delivered my product. And so everything that we do here at Money Matters is geared around that, giving our clients peace of mind.
One of the philosophies that we have as a firm is we want your retirement to be your second childhood without parental supervisions. We want you to go play. We want you to go enjoy your grandchildren. We want you to go out and look at the clouds and decide, what does that cloud look like? It reminds me of a person who came in to visit us back in 2007. And we had a first appointment, we had a second appointment, and they chose at that time to continue to do it themselves. Now, about 8 months later, he showed up on my calendar. And when we got together, I asked him, I have to know what caused you to come here 8 months later. And what he said, well, remember when the market fell back in February? He says the market went down 400 points. He said what it did is it created heart palpitations to me. And I went into the hospital. And I decided on that Sunday, lying in the hospital, that I was done doing this, and I did not want this to happen again.
One of the investment philosophies we have here at Money Matters is we're not here to make you rich quick. We're here to make sure you don't become poor. So when you come into our office, we're going to take the time to calculate what we call your hurdle rate. And it is taking into consideration taxes, inflation, bear markets, and your spending habits, how much money your money needs to make so you can make it. Because if I were to ask you how much money you want your money to make, you're going to say, well, I want to make as much as I can. When I ask you how much you're willing to lose, you say, well, I don't want to lose anything. So our role is to be able to calculate to get as much money as we can for the amount of risk that you're willing to take and the amount of risk that you need to take. So that's why we go from the very beginning and calculate your hurdle rate.
The other thing that we do is we have a buy, a hold, and a sell strategy, with the emphasis on the word sell. The reason why that's so important is because we believe the biggest threat to our clients is a bear market. A bear market can change their life in just a few short months. 2008 changed a lot of people's lives in a very short time. So we have an exit strategy that we use that isn't perfect, but the goal behind it is to protect principal. And if we can protect principal, I think we can go a long way towards delivering that peace of mind to our clients.
Our investment philosophy is we want your money to last as long as you do. Nobody wants to run out of money and have to go back and live with their kids and grandkids and have to change their grandkids' diapers. And that's why we feel it's so important to preserve your principal, and that's why we feel it's important to also to have an exit strategy to preserve that principal.
It's so important to have a sell strategy here at Money Matters because that is job number one for us. It reminds me of a story of a gentleman who came to see me for the very first time. And this was at the bottom of the 2008 big bear market. He had shown me where he had lost 80% of his money. But the real sad part of that was that he was 83 years old and had to go back to work because he didn't have enough money as an estimator for his son-in-law. That is exactly why we have a sell strategy here at Money Matters. Although it's not perfect, we want to do everything within our power to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen on our watch.
We invest in the same thing that our clients do. So, I have a client who's a pilot, and he said one thing you have to know about pilots is that you arrive safe, we arrive safe. And with our clients, it's the same thing. If they arrive safe, we're going to arrive safe too. And so we're together in every way. So our philosophy is protect principal first and grow it second. Even though both are very important, we have those in the right order.